The name 11, it's kind of like a family name. I've had that name since I can remember. And so, you know, it always stuck with me through high school, wherever I went, the name stuck with me. So once I got into rapping, you know, that name, I never even thought of calling myself anything else. And so even if you look back, a lot of my first YouTube videos, it just say 11 on them, you know. I just recently, not too long ago, I thought about deepening the name and putting the MC on it and making it more of a kind of like stage name, if you will, that I could brand and, you know, just put a stamp on or whatever. And that's what it is, 11 and MC. That's what, 11 is who I am, MCing is what I do, control the mic. I was able to memorize all the words, like listening to it once, twice, maybe 3 times. After the 3rd time, like if it really caught my ear and I liked the song, like I know all the words. It was like just natural. It just came to me naturally. And it's like songs, like I annoy people sometimes because it's like sometimes I gotta listen to a song over and over and over, you know, but it's like that feeling of just that fix, you know what I'm saying? It's like music really, if you really allow it to, it'll really open you up like that. It'll really connect with you like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it just has that kind of power, man, you know? And so even when I said I wanted to do it, it was like me saying, like, I want that power. I want to use that power. And I mean, just to be able to actually live that out, man, it's it's dope. It's dope. The best shit about MCing, and I think the whole art of it is just the brain power, the power of the mind. It's like you purposely stretch your mind as far, or twist it, turn it as far as you can. And you know, with hip hop being a language, it's like the fans or the people that, you know, because even the artists, we fans first, you see what I'm saying? And so when we hear shit, when your fellow artists blow your wig, just push your whole shit back, like, oh, you know, even, I remember even just the simplicity, even back in the simplicity, even in the first days when, you know, man, DMC was so dope. He said, roll to the rock, rock to the roll. DMC stands for devastating mic control. You can't touch me with a 10-foot pole, and I even make the devil sell me his soul. Like, even just that, as simple as it was, let's think about it back then, that was like, oh shit, like, I even make the devil sell me his soul. Like, where were you, where was your mind at? Like, what was you on some trees? Like, what was you thinking? And that is the whole relation, I think, even from fans to artists, that's why we love this shit. It's like, because it's the power of the mind. Like, I would be totally crushed if somebody told me that Rakim didn't write his own shit. Like, you know what I mean? It would just crush my whole world. Like, but you know, that's what an MC is to me. It's not just somebody who's just making music. It's a cat who's totally fully utilizing the power of his brain to rock to a rhythm, to a cadence, and keeping it all in art and keeping it all within the culture that it was created and made to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the dopest shit to me. And when everybody adds their own, like, it was like we go out of our way to be as unique as we can. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it's about to me, just the artistry and just giving birth to something new that, you know, it even without knowing it, you're actually teaching and by bending your mind, you're gonna bend somebody else's mind. That's like, it's powerful shit to me, you know. I make the music that I want to make. I make music that makes me go, because if it's artists and it's more people, I know it's way more people that feel and relate to that. So it's like, I try to provide that play that again. You know what I'm saying? Like, gotta keep that alive, man, for sure. It's like, it was just always music playing, man. Where would I be without it, you know? And I mean, like, the greats, you know, like when it was in its purest form, man. And it was like me and my mom shared that bond. We danced to the song together, you know what I'm saying? It was like Stevie would just take us to another world, man, you know? It was like Saturdays, you got up a little bit early, you watch your cartoons, but you already know when Soul Train come on, like everybody stops, everybody, your cousins come from the back room, whatever they doing, they all come in, you know, and we, for that 1 hour, we sat in front of that TV and just boogie, you know what I'm saying, learning the new dances. I mean, it was just, I don't know, it was like the glue that kept us together. We didn't really have much, but we didn't care because we'd get lost in the song for a minute. When that one go off, put on another one. Originally, come from Fresno. I moved here from Fresno, California. That's my home. Shout out to Fresno, everybody out there, you know what I'm saying? I moved here in the beginning of '02, really just to stay alive, survive, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of my actual career as an artist has been in Las Vegas. A lot of music I did before I got here was, you know, I go back to tapes, man. We was making tapes back in Fresno, you know, me and the crew I was with. And, you know, shout out to all my peoples out there, man. Y'all know who y'all is, man. We was making tapes out there in Fresno, but, you know, when I got here, you know, is really when I really started to actually make this career and do it professionally and actually pursue it, you know. So Vegas is definitely got a special place, you know, and it's home in so many ways. I live here, been living here, my kids here, wifey's here, the whole kingdom is here. So, you know, I definitely got love for Vegas, but I definitely, you know, I still represent Fresno. I believe Fresno is where I really like honed in on my skills and really made the decision that music was what I was gonna do. So, you know, Fresno is always gonna be home to me. I mean, I even got roots in Dallas. I lived in Dallas before we moved to Fresno. So it's like, it's like universal with me, man. I'm all over, man. Yo, newsflash, another rapper dead for popping off at the mouth for some shit he shouldn't have said. Confidential information he took to the feds. Now we about to feel it like a Riddick right hook to the head. Was already close, now I'm pushed to the edge. Tired of the rumors, so I gotta put him to rest. So just stay out my way. No Jay Holiday, bite the bullet and let it put you to bed. How many ways can I say I'm the greatest? How can I take it from this fake shit back to the basics? From high heel boots back to shell toes and Asics? Or would these niggas really rather tap dance like Sammy Davis? Seem like all the real shit is really underrated. And when you speak on the truth, I hate to debate it. So I ain't trying to be Ali. I gotta take it all the way back to some 21-year-old Cassius Clay shit. Check the clock, these motherfuckers half past shookin'. You ain't really trapping, you ain't really crack cooking. You ain't hard as you say, you mad cushion. You can get a good old-fashioned Joe Jackson ass whooping. I told him I'ma ride for the cause. It's a lyrical civil war and I'ma side with the raw. You kept on talking out the side of your jaws and became that body identified in the morgue.